Our children start heading back to class for the new school year. We are taking a look at school resource officers, or SROs. School resource officers have been in the spotlight since the Uvalde, Texas school shooting, with questions about how long it took them to react.
But reacting to active shooters is just one rare part of an SRO's job. We had WUSA 9 investigative reporter Nathan Baca spend the day with one SRO to learn about the impact they can have on a student's life.
Frederick County Sheriff's School Resource Officer Andy Smothers has dozens of doors to check.
Yeah, I'll just push on them, make sure they're secured.
But Officer Smothers does more than secure the perimeter of Middletown, Maryland's middle and high schools. He cares for the emotional well-being of the hundreds of students inside its buildings.
They ask you questions, and and it's our job to give them the real answer. Yeah. So when I talk to them, I tell them, hey, look, I'm telling you the truth. Yeah. This is all about life. This is what I've seen. This is what I've done.
Smothers recognizes the debate of keeping SROs on school campuses and opposition from some groups focusing on treatment of students of color by police officers.
Being a black male, black man, I treat everybody fair. And if you treat, in this job, if you treat people the way they want to be treated, your job's going to be easy.
Smothers explained the powers his job has.
We don't cuff them. That's the last thing. That's the last thing we've ever want to do is to cuff a kid, But there's situations where we have to. Other than that, they're afforded the same laws as everybody else. As a resource officer, you got to read a child. You got to know if that child's having a bad day or if there's something else wrong behind it.
When it comes to possibly laying down his life to protect students, something Smothers always keeps in the back of his mind.
That's what we as law enforcement are taught to do, not to sit outside a classroom and wait. We got to go in, and if I'm a one-man band, until the rest of my cavalry gets there, I'm a one-man band.
In between watching the security cameras at his office and putting in a few miles each day on his feet, Smothers dispenses life advice to students and inspired one 8th grader we caught up with to overcome some previous behavioral issues at school.
Hey, how are you, buddy?
How are you?
I'm doing good. What are you up to?
I joined the cadet program.
You did?
Yeah.
All right.
So Richard had some issues, but
Yeah.
you were able to help him out.
I was able to help him out, help the family out, help the mom out.
How does that make you feel?
It made me feel good. It made me feel like I did my job.
And now he's looking to become a junior cadet.
Yep.
You had an influence on his life.
I never thought I'd run into him, like this today, but apparently I have, So.
Smothers keeps checking the doors through his multiple walks around Middletown's campuses. Occasionally, he finds a weak point.
That's why we check.
And on this day, we found a weak point. You see, we happened to visit Officer Andy Smothers on his last day. And we're not just talking about his last day at this school. Officer Smothers is retiring after 34 years in law enforcement.
I want to finish out knowing I did it right. Excuse me. But that's all. I just want to finish out knowing I did it right.
In Middletown, Maryland, Nathan Baca, WUSA 9.
And we want to know if parents, students, and teachers in our area feel safe in school. And so that's why we've launched the WUSA 9 School Safety Survey. It features 10 questions on the state of school safety in your neighborhood. Questions include whether you feel there should be armed SROs in your schools, and should schools have weapons detectors. Head to our website or mobile app right now to make your voice heard on those issues and more.